morning, good morning, good morning. Hope everyone's having a great morning today. So, yesterday I got a call from my daughter's school, and I was so pissed. So, they want to take action, and they just wanted me to know what was going on. My daughter had an incident yesterday where she got into an argument. Well, not an argument really. It was just really too a back and forth. Like, it was only a couple of things said, because after the guy said what he said to my daughter, she was done. Well, they were standing on line, and I guess my daughter wasn't moving fast enough. So he kind of like nudged her to like go. So she turned around and said, "Don't put your hands on me." And the little boy says to her, "Hurry up, you monkey." So my first question was like, who, what? He called, who, wait a minute. He called her a monkey. And the principal was like, yes. And I said, may I ask his ethnicity? And he rather not say. So he said, we are taking action, and I wanted to, inform the parents, and this is an ongoing thing, and we will, keep you updated on, what we're gonna do. So I said, okay. So her dad went to get her, and I spoke to her. So I asked her, what was his ethnicity, and she says he's Brazilian. So she said, I just broke down and cried, because the reason why is because that was her wake up call. Because so many times I've given her these conversations of how certain people think of us, and she will always be like, "Mom, I don't think that's accurate, because I don't know what the hell world she came to live in, but she was under the false consumption that, people, those are in your days. Those are not in my days no more. Like, people don't do that anymore." But she quickly realized that no, that's a real thing. And she was very upset. But I told her, don't be upset. Just be aware. There are some people out here that look at you as that. That's the first dig they come at, is your culture and the color of your skin. And you're going to get that. This is just the beginning. And I'm glad you see it now, when I'm giving you these educational moments and these conversations about your race, and how proud you need to be, and how people are they're not happy with your complexion, simply because of your complexion. They don't find it favorable, and they're going to take digs at you. But I have to reassure my daughter over and over again. And it's not that she don't think that she's worthy or think that she's beautiful. It was just a shock hearing someone come to her that she goes to school with and call her that. And she's very upset. Actually, she didn't even want to go to school. Hey, hi, Malik. How are you? She didn't even want to go to school today because of that. It really, really broke her spirit. And because of that, it broke mine, because I knew one day it would happen, because it happens to all of us at some point. Good morning, Myrtle. Good morning. Thank you for joining. It happens to us all at some point. So, these things are real in our society. And it's nothing to go to war about. It's just something to be educated and be wise about. And I told my daughter, I said, listen, if you decide to go to school, because I was talking to her yesterday, and she, decided she slept on it and just decided she wanted to take a day off today. But I told her yesterday, I said, listen, you have to keep your head up high. You are in a very diverse educational system right now. And some people deem you as less favorable. You're not going to change their minds. But what I need you to understand is that you're not. Understand that this is your country and you have the right to feel a type of way. You have the right to live in this society and feel great about yourself and feel great about your accomplishments. And you don't let no one intervene with that. Someone calling you ugly, that's an opinion. Everybody's not going to think you're cute. Somebody's calling you a monkey is speaking to your culture, is disrespectful. And no, you don't have to accept that. You never have to accept that. But what I don't want you to do is never let it destroy your soul or your spirit to make you think you should look like something else, to make you think or feel bad about who God created you to be. See, we live in a society where because people can't control you, because they can't beat you, because they have a jealous and an envious spirit about you, just your presence, they want to say things to bring you to get you into their lane, period. So they're going to say and do things to get you out your body, to make you feel as low as they are feeling. That is facts, and that is a reality. It's unfortunate because, we all have opportunities. Some of us take them and some of us don't, but we all have them. What you choose to do with your opportunity, that's on you. But if you choose to do with your opportunity and it doesn't fit you, or it does not put you in a particular situation that you think you deserve to be in, that's on you to change that. That is not on the other person, and that's not on, that shouldn't make you want to make someone else's life a living hell because your life is not where you want it to be. That has nothing to do with nobody else. I told my daughter, I said, if you go to school, I need you to lift your head up high. I need you to dig deep and bring out all the confidence. Because what you ain't gonna do is let these people think they are getting to you. Even if they did that day, you never let them see you sweat, because that's their mission. And again, my daughter had such a pseudo experience in that school until now. She really believed that, people didn't feel, color wasn't an issue. How naive. But, she's young. And I hate that she learned it that way. It could have been worse, but she had to learn. She had to learn. Guys, give me a minute. I gotta get something. Give me 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. I'm sorry. And I gotta get to work. I'm gonna be late again. But today, I don't even care. They worked the hell out of me yesterday. I was tired as hell. Give me a second. Y'all, I'm sorry. I had to get my breakfast. Shit, I'm hungry today. And that brings me to my next topic, backsliding. Y'all, I'm backsliding my damn self. How dare we do so much judging, y'all. It amazes me. But I guess that's the human nature of it all, huh? Is judging people because we just feel like we have the right. Look at this cop just gonna cut me off. Thank you. Just cut me off. But we just feel like we have the right to judge, right? So y'all, look. Now, I said I was not gonna do coffee for a minute. I was laying off of coffee. Right now, this is my big Judge Go water. And I went in there to get my breakfast, and I couldn't help myself, y'all. Good morning, Kim. Jay Dunn, did I speak to you? And Antigone. Oh, Antigone. Hey, good morning. I think I said it right. Damn it. I hope I said it. Antigone. I remember that. But y'all, I went into the store and couldn't resist. Child, I seen that coffee and I couldn't resist it. I had to get a cup of coffee. So, brings me to my next topic of backsliding with Kiki and Octavius. Let me say this. I do want to give Kiki her flowers because she tried. I'm going to say that. She did try. And sometimes you can try and fail. You can fall down. We all fall down. Doesn't mean that she is just going to ruin her life and her life is over because she went back to drink. She backslid. And for whatever her reasons were, whatever made her pick up that bottle, or whatever, that's what happened. Y'all, and it's good. Oh my God. It's this halal spot around here. Oh goodness, this coffee is amazing, guys. Oh my God. But anyway, whatever made her do it, she did it. And now she's back, in a place where I know she don't want to be. Nobody wants to be there. It's a dark place. And, it's really sad. However, I'm going to say this. I do not think Kiki should be in no more relationships until she seeks help. She's not ready. And that was proof. Now, Octavius, kudos to you for recognizing and walking away. Because you could have abused her. Because it seems like she wants people to use her for her money and everything that she has to offer. She's willing and able participant with people using her for those reasons alone. She actually, those are one of her strong points in her opinion, is that she has money. The mistake that a lot of people make that have money is they think it can buy you everything. They think it could buy you happiness. They think money could buy you respect. They think money could buy you, a lot of things. And for a lot of people, i.e. Vic, that's true. Money can buy you. I was very, very disturbed to hear Vic over there being her sound mind. Vic, you openly don't mind living off your woman. There are so many things wrong with that. It's one thing when you have a situation where you're sick and you can't help. But when you are an able-bodied man and you choose to not work, and then you're trying to give advice to this guy saying, I heard him say, well, she got the money. She got everything. Just, sometimes you just got to let her win. We got too many men out here that's like that. We don't need that. Women don't need that. Women need a provider. We deserve providers. Do that mean you gotta do everything? No, because we don't live in those days anymore where a man could just work and a woman could stay home. There are very few people, and I'm not talking about rich people, because we're not rich. We're not wealthy, and none of us are. We are working poor. So when you have those type of dynamics, you cannot consciously lay off of anyone or just expect anyone to just take care of you as an adult. Like, it's asinine to believe that and to think that. And for men out here that are living like that, it's foul as fuck. Now, Vic, I ain't trying to be funny. I don't have nothing against you. I'm just talking about what I see. I've seen your home. While you sitting there all day, your home is filthy. Got dogs and all types of shit running around there while your wife is working her ass off to make sure the lights are on and that you can get on that internet. The least you can do is clean up. Instead, you got the nerve to be online coaching another woman. Make that shit make sense. And I was so glad Octavius was not trying to hear you. Now, Octavius, you can say what you want about Octavius, but from what I can see, he's a decent man. And there's not many decent men out here. And I'm here to tell you. Does he fall short? Absolutely. Ain't none of us perfect. None of us really got everything. We ain't the full package. None of us are. But what I did see him stand on is morals and decency. Now, can we have foul mouths? Yes, I'm one to tell you. I got a foul mouth sometimes. And sometimes I don't want to have that. It just comes off that way. It just is what it is. But I heard this woman talking to him like shit, even online. Did y'all hear how many times she told him to shut up? Shut up. Shut up and let me talk. If you do that in public, it's worse in private. So I'm not taking up for neither one. I just saw the red signs at that given point. And then, once Mad Day come, all the secrets come out. He's not just this, all the pictures y'all was showing and everything. We all know that it's not 100% a fantasy world. It's not like that in no relationship. And anyone that tells you so is lying. Every relationship has its ups and downs. But again, with that one, yeah, Octavius, you can't go back. You can't go back. She needs help. Now, down the line, maybe years on, I don't know how long it's going to take her to actually be sober and be alone with your thoughts. Because Octavius might not have been the one. If anything, Octavius was your saving grace and he was your rebound. And that's okay. But you have to recognize that and you have to fix that. Octavius, yeah, you tried to help this woman and you kind of felt for the coins that she had too. I ain't gonna say you took advantage of it, but you ate well off of it. And that was a good, what do you call that word? That was a good attribute to have for you. The fact that this woman was well off. But that came with a lot of control. Because at some point, these are things that came out of her mouth. I'm not talking about he say, she say. She said it's herself. She said, when you wanted to leave, something along the lines, good morning, Johnny Mac. Hey, the queen before you. Good morning. Good morning. When he wanted to leave, not verbatim, but please. It was something along the lines like, no, it's like when I say, you go when I say, pretty much. That was the control you thought your money had. And you kicked him out. You told him to get out your house. I told my son's ex-girlfriend, long time ago, she used to kick my son out all the time. Kick him out. And then want him to come back. And one day I told her, you're going to kick him out and he's not going to come back. Nobody wants to keep hearing, get out. Get out. That's you're already in a bad situation where you're living with someone. Or you're dependent on someone for room and board. So when your safety is at risk, it puts your health at risk. So for you to keep telling, and I used to tell, stop saying that. If you don't mean that, an argument is an argument. But you can't just dangle someone's security in their face like that when they dependent on you. So I told her, you're going to kick him out one day and he's not going to come back. And that's exactly what happened. And I'd be for damned if she didn't come back. I want my family back. But he never went back. And she's been hating me for that ever since. I'm okay with that. Hate me, girl. Get in line, child. But, the point is, be careful what comes out your mouth. And then you women, you buy these men. You meet these guys, you let them come live with you for nothing. Then you lie about them when y'all together. He's everything. Oh, he does this. Lie about that and lie about that, because it's all lies, obviously. Because as soon as you get mad, all the truth come out. And I'm not just talking about Kiki and Octavius at this point. I'm talking about period. I see it all the time. They're this fantastic person when y'all together. As soon as you break up, they every freaking name in the world but the child of God. It's amazing to me. But again, kudos to you for understanding that you had to leave, because it could have been worse. And I can't read the comments, y'all. I could barely see driving with the sun and all that. I can't really see. But, yesterday was a lot. Yesterday in the morning when I was listening to that, it was a mess. And again, when Vic jumped on me, I was like, I know this. This is why you in this situation. You listen to men like this. It's not a man. Yeah, I mean, he got, a stick and balls, but he does not give man, like, the epitome of what a man should be. I'm sorry. Most of these people on here don't. Most of these guys up here don't. Because they sit around all day on the internet. That means you ain't fixing shit in your house. That means you ain't cooking shit in your house. That means you ain't cleaning shit in your house. Because you on the internet dealing with other women all day. Playing around. Cussing folks out. It takes a lot to spark up lives and make videos and edit and all that stuff. Them shit take hours to do. That's hours out of your time if you got a woman that she's not getting. That's hours out of your time if you have children that they're not getting. That's hours out of your time if you have things around the house that you should be doing, bills that need to be paid that internet ain't paying. You paying it. It ain't really paying you. That you're not getting. But when I think of it a little deeper, this is how people are managing and dealing with their stress and their depression. It's a lot of that going on in the world and in this space. Deep depression that people don't even realize they're in. When you're depressed, these are the things that you will do. A depressed person will find anything to get their mind off of the things they should be doing. The business at hand. A depressed person may sleep all day. A depressed person may do drugs or drink all day. Depression. It's one of the worst sicknesses you can actually have, because to be honest, you don't know how to get yourself out of it. You don't know. You need help to get out of it. You can't go at it alone. That takes mental gymnastics that a lot of us are not built for. So, or we don't have the tools or the education to manage. So what we do is we fight other people. We take it out on other people. And you know, you don't want to take it out on people you love, so a stranger could get it all day. Huh? All this frustration you got built, it's nothing for you to give it to a stranger. Nothing. And that's what we're seeing a lot of out here. A lot of our men are going through that. But you really need to redirect that. You really need to understand that nobody's going to just give you anything out here. No. And I'm not talking about these little cash apps and all this stuff that y'all be getting from the subscribers, because that's play money, to be honest. That's really not paying none of y'all bills like that. You know, it's far and in between. Might pay a little bit, maybe a phone bill or a cable bill, little bills. But the big shit, like a car note, mortgage, life insurance, things that really mean something, tuitions and all that, those type of things, your little cash apps can't really do nothing. It's not, if it makes sense to anybody, like it's an uneven kill. Y'all are wasting time. Wasting precious time that you don't get back. You don't get that back. So use your time wisely. Use your time wisely. Whew. I had to get ready for a graduation. My daughter's graduating tomorrow. I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud of my daughter. I really am. Even when she do fuck shit. In between, right? I'm still proud of her. Strong woman, strong young lady. And she'll be even stronger. It's only the beginning. But guys, that's really all I had to say. I really don't really have too much more. I just wish, I just wish everybody would wake up to bigger and better things going on. If you're a woman of a particular age, it doesn't even matter. I don't even want to keep saying the youngs and the olds. No, it's for all of us, because we're all adults here. And it's really time that we start looking at what's going on around us and not on this internet. This shit it could go away at the snap of a finger. We don't control this apparatus. This is not ours. We don't own this. Whenever whoever the creator is, the owners is, decide they finish with YouTube, they will get rid of this app and we're done. We're no more. You now have to go outside. And what are you looking forward to when you get out there? What do you have up under your notch when you go outside? It's not, you don't have much time left to be hiding. This is not COVID. None of it. That shit is long gone. How are you going to pay your bills? That's all I'm asking. Because you're not going to be able to hustle for long. You're going to have to find a new hustle. And YouTube, this ain't it. See, I like this app. It's a great hobby. And guess what? It's therapy for me too. to be quite honest. This is therapy for me too. Sometimes I don't want to think about the real world. Sometimes I want to get my mind off. Like me going into work right now. I'm about to go and work my ass off for the next 8 hours. Almost probably 9, depending on how, fast or slow the doctor run today. But when I get out of there, after I check on my children and know my wife is good, the next thing I'm doing is turn it on YouTube. That's really literally a habit now. So I'm not going to sit up here and act like, this ain't my life. This is a part of my life. But it's not my bread and butter. I can't make it. Hey, Bench. Johnny Mac, did I speak to you? It's not my bread and butter. It could never be. Because I could never do the things that I see people do to get money. I could never, ever do it. I just can't do it. But it is a part of my life. I don't know how long. Shit, I don't know if I'm here for a good time or a long time. I don't know. But I've been here for 6, 7 years now. And it's still a part of my life. So guys, enjoy your day. And don't take things for granted. Don't take me for granted. I'm a subscriber. Don't take me for granted. Don't take none of your subscribers for granted. When people come up in your chat, I like the content creators that speak. I even like the ones that acknowledge, look, I can't speak to everybody, but welcome everybody. But be nice. Stop taking your subbies for granted. Because we're supporters. I don't care if I never gave a cash app. The fact that I come to your channel and give you a click and a view, I'm a part of your growth. And you should acknowledge and respect that. Whether you like my personality or not, I am helping you. What's wrong with you paying it forward? What's wrong with that? We got to start thinking like the Republicans in that aspect. No matter how wrong or whatever they leader do, they still going with him. They still going to support him. Wrong, right, or indifference. Sometimes we got to think like that. In some ways. In some ways, we don't think like that. We think the opposite. That's why we don't never get ahead. We don't have to do it in a malicious way. But I mean that, like, we need to start thinking in those type of ways. Support each other. It does not hurt. Stop letting your pride get the best of you and stunting your growth. On that note, guys, y'all have a great day. I will see you soon. Peace.